Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenna. So as you read by the title of this video, I'll be doing first impressions of new makeup. Like, I got a bunch of new makeup and I'll be testing them out today with you. It's almost 6 p.m. Let me roll my face. First things first, what I always do, I always got my gua sha, my ice roller, and I just roll my face every time before I do my makeup. I just feel like it just helps soothe my skin better. Like, before you do your makeup, it's always good to skin prep. So I always just do my skin prepping, ice rolling. But it was a lot colder than this. It defrosted a lot. So now it's not as cold as it was before, as I just took it out of the freezer. Like, I let this stay in the freezer for every day. When I moisturize my face, I use this Cetaphil or Cetaphil. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I use this to moisturize my face every day, and this is the best moisturizer ever. And I just put it in normal spot, and I also moisturize my under eyes. I know some people say they don't moisturize their under eyes, but oops, I almost break the container. Like, I moisturize my under eyes because I have dark under eyes, so moisturizing it helps to combat the darkness. So I always have to like moisturize. I just got into sunscreen, so I use the Neutrogena. Age Shield oil-free sunscreen, and I just usually go in with this after my sunscreen, and I just do a pea-sized amount because I do not like when my face is just filled with oils. I just rub it in. I actually love how this feels on the skin, and I've been seeing on TikTok, like, they're like getting to sunscreen, like it helps their skincare routine, and I must say, since I started using sunscreen, my skin just feels so different. First step I always do in my makeup is always to carve my brows out. As you just brush my brows up. Normally I would use this homemade product, like a little secret, I cannot tell. I never showed I was doing my brows, but I got this new e.l.f. brow lift. So this is our first new product that we're gonna test out. And when I first smelled this, like, it smells like glue, like Elmer's glue. And I'm just gonna like brush my brows up first. I cannot really see. Just cleaned it so smooth. Wow. Oh my god. Like, I didn't even carve it yet. Not my brows. It's like so defining. Like, I love it. My brows have never been like this defined, so precise before. And normally on my left brow, it never ends so smooth. It's always kind of patchy, I would say. Like this, it just feels so thick. It just feels in place. Cannot stop touching my brows. Like, I always like let my brows sit. So now I'm gonna use this Fit Me Dewy Smooth Normal to Dry foundation on my skin, and I just put it on. Normally I would do 2 foundation. I would mix this one with a Maybelline, but I'm just not feeling to do this now. Like, I'm testing out new products, so I just don't want to like overdo it. I just want to keep my base small as it is as possible, simple. So let's just see what this product does. So right now I'm just going to brush out the remaining of the products all over my face. So just like this. And up on my forehead, I'm trying to stay far as possible from my brows because, wow, I do get foundation in my brows sometimes, and it's not fun. Like, I don't like it. I just did my foundation. I'm gonna let that sit also, and now I'm gonna go back to my brows and I'm gonna finish carving out the concealer. I still love the finish. It still looks and feels better than when I usually do it. So now I'm going to blend out my foundation. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And this is the brush from e.l.f. Really excited to see the finish. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing it properly. Like, I always see people, like, they swirl it around. Because it helps with the finishes better. So I'm just gonna swirl. Now I'm gonna let her almost use my beauty blender because I'm just so used to my beauty blender, and I honestly love my beauty blender. It's so good, even though people always say that, well, not everyone, but majority of people will say that blending is better with the brush and that the brush uses less product and the sponge keep on soaking up majority of products, so they have to use more over the time, and their foundation get to finish quickly. They always say like, the finish on the brush is so sleek and smooth. My first reaction to the brush, like even before I tried it out, I took it out of the packaging and I was like, this brush feels so smooth. It feels so soft, and I just can't wait to get it on my skin. Reaction from trying it on my skin, the feeling of it on my skin, I like it blending out the foundation, but I am just a beauty blender girl, so I wouldn't say I would start using brushes 24/7 on my face. Like, I wouldn't say that. I would still use my beauty blender, and I think I would definitely use my beauty blender like more than how I use the brush. Like, I'll try my best sometimes to incorporate the brush, or when I am in need of new beauty blenders. Like, as of right now, I need new beauty blenders, so the brush will get incorporated some of the time into my routine. But I would not make a full switch from beauty blender to the brush. In fact, like, I think it blend out good. And this is the product. Now I'm gonna conceal my under eyes. I just want all this makeup routine is moving so fast. I'm gonna conceal my under eyes, and I'm gonna bring it up here. One of my favorite steps in makeup is concealing my under eyes. I don't know if because I have dark under eyes. Like, they're not fully raccoon, but I have serious dark under eyes, so just concealing it just gets the job done. If there is another good concealer out here like this or better than this, that's a win, because I seriously love the Osha's Cosmetic Concealer in 02. Next product that I have is the Juvia's Place Bronzer. No, I'm getting this all wrong. I'm going to contour my face with this. I'm going to blend out my concealer. I would always use my beauty blender to blend out my concealer, but a couple of weeks ago I got into the habit of using this brush, and I just wanted to see the finished look of me using the brush under my concealer. This is one of the first things I started using brush too, and I just love the brush effect on blending out my under eyes. I normally, after I use the brush to blend out my under eyes to a certain amount, I would go back over it with my beauty blender, because I don't seem to get all the products blend out right with the brush. So I always just go over it with my beauty blender, and it just ends perfect for me. Set my face, but right now I have a bronzer, and I'm trying to remember what step comes after the next. So I'm just gonna bronze my face now that I set, and if anything I would like bronze again, like to just touch it up, because I don't even know, because I never use bronzer. Now I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Dark, and I'm gonna get dark. Too much. Wow. Definitely did too much on this. Child. Here. Not looking too good for me, babe. No. No, Like, I don't want to give this product bad because I've seen other people use it. It's just that I don't know how to use it. I just overdid it. Set my face, and let's just see if the bronzer will just tone down a bit after I set my face. And one technique I want to try more is like to use more powder on my face. Like I'm trying to use more powder on my face. They said that if you use more powder, it will make your makeup last longer. I'm trying to see what that's about. Like, I love blending. It just makes me look away. Look crazy. It doesn't look that crazy blending. Look at this cut right here. It's like I can see the bronzer. You see? Like, I can see it. If I bake and then I use blush, it will just be better. I use 3 different things to like take away my powder. I'll just tap this into my skin. A new technique. Like first, I would always use my beauty blender to take away. No, yeah. First, I'll use my beauty blender to take away. Then I start using this pink brush, and then to brush away, and then I start patting in the powder into my skin with this little brush. And then, if anything, I'll just go over it with my pink brush again. So I finished blending up my setting powder, and I really think the bronzer, it came down, and I think it looks better right now. So I have 2 blush, and I have 1 blush from e.l.f. This is the Camo liquid blush. I have this, and then I have this next blush from Juvia's Place liquid brush. I have this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one on top of the other. So this is a pink blush. I really like pink blushes. That's the only thing that I use. And this is kind of a darker tone blush. So I'm gonna put this on first. Brush. I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm trying my hardest for like you guys to see blending because it's so bright. And I definitely learned, because this is the first impression. So I definitely learned for these products, a little goes a long way. Like a little takes the cake. Okay, you don't need a lot of product. Like it builds up, I'm telling you. So I'm just gonna continue blending this out. Use this next blush, this pink one. I'm gonna put on top. I'm not gonna put a lot. I'm just gonna do 2 patches, little patches, but I'm just gonna do 2 this time, and I hope it doesn't come back and bite me in my butt. Blend the blush out. What I've learned is that a little goes a long way. Like I think instead of like 3 dots, I would do 2, and instead of 2, I would do 1 dot each, because just a straight line, because it just doesn't need too much. Like I blend it out to my best ability, and I put some on my nose also. Yeah, I like the blushes. This is, I kind of like my powder. I don't know. Over the time, I think I'll get used to it, but this powder eyeshadow in this palette that I used, as this was the first one and it's finished, and I start using this shadow that I use as blush, top T back then. So I'll just have to get used to this one. If you don't have blush and you just want to compromise, use pink eyeshadow. Does the job every time. The next, so for the two blushes, 10 out of 10, I like them. So for the next product, I've never, out of all the makeup products, I've never tried this before. I tried it, but someone else done it for me, but I never tried strip lashes before. So I'm kind of nervous. I never put lashes on myself. I don't know how to do it. I've watched a million and one tutorials and I just cannot grasp it. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is the Allure London Volume in Curl. This is 18-hour glue and 10 wears. And this is in 114. I am scared. I tell you that. Like, I don't know nothing. And this is the back for reference. Like I don't even know how to open the packet. That's how much I do not wear lashes. Right here, and I'm gonna start with the right because I just feel like I would be better maneuvering right. I'm just gonna take it off. I was just on the phone with my grandmother. She just called and checking up, so I had to like hop off. I'm getting the glue. Like, the struggle that I had with this lash a while ago trying to like place it on my eye, like, bro, I pray to God that these looks come together because I never wear lashes. Like, why do they want to play music now when I'm working? And right, but like up the front here, it's almost off. Like, it's bad. Close up. Like, this is the close I'm gonna get. Like, up here is almost off. Like, if anything, I would just fix that one. I got the lashes on like after like 4 tries. Like, they're not the best because I'm sure half of it is sticking on my eye lid. But the lashes is that I want to cut them a bit so it won't be that like this long because some part of it is not sticky. Like, this is the best, bro. This is the best I can do. Like, from afar it looks cool, up near I look raggedy. It's rushing time. So for the last products is that I'm gonna use this NYX Espresso lip liner to line my lips. So I'm gonna line my lips right now. Okay, so I lined my lips, and maybe I lined my lips a little bit too much because it's looking a little bit too dark. But now I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Glow Receiver Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Red Delicious. I tried it before. I'm not gonna lie. I tried it off camera because I was just too excited. So when I smell this, it smells like mint. It smells like my daily toothpaste. I love this smell. So right now I'm just gonna put it all over my lips. I think I lined my lips a little bit too dark, so the color is not popping enough. So next time I'll definitely just do the outlines of my lips if that's the look I want. And like, if I want a darker lip, I will line my lips on the inside. Like, it's so dark. It's very dark. And then finished off my look, I'm gonna use the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Matte Spray. This is up to 16 hours round wear. I've worn this before and it's good. I had it before. So I'm just gonna spray my face. If I can like take this off. line my lips just on the outer, and then I'll use the gloss outskirts. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it's more not that dark as how it was before. Phase of first impression of new makeup. I loved how it turned out. I love the look, and I think this is very different from my normal makeup routine. So make sure you guys comment down below and tell me if you guys like this makeup look. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be definitely starting this new series on my channel where I try my first impressions of new makeup. So make sure you subscribe for more of this type of content. And I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao!